Thank you for joining us. We live in an increasingly busy world in which people sometimes lose touch with things of importance, such as cultural events and even their own heritage. An upcoming event is the Hanukkah Festival, which will help bring Jewish people together from all over South Florida. The festival is being organized by the Hebrew Free Loan Association. Rick Goldman is this organization's South Florida president, and he'll tell us more about this exciting community event following these messages. Joining us now is Rick Goldman. Rick, it's a pleasure to have you on the show finally.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
We've been talking about this for a while, and you are involved in different endeavors. One that we are here to talk about in particular is the Hebrew Free Loan Association. Tell our audience a little bit about it.
Well, the Hebrew Free Loan Association is an international organization, and there are chapters in Canada, the United States, South America, Israel, even Australia. And here in South Florida, this chapter of the Hebrew Free Loan Association was started about 21 years ago by 3 people who got together with their temple, and they thought this would be a good thing to do to help other Jewish people who run into a financial problem. So Glenn Gottman, Andy Weinberg, and Seidel Howitt started the organization. Recently, I became the president of the Hebrew Free Loan Association of South Florida, and I enjoy the work and helping other people. I work as a volunteer. We only have 1 full-time employee, so most of the money people donate goes directly to those who need help.
Have things changed a lot due to the economy? Are there greater numbers of people inquiring and needing the support of your organization?
That's true. It has happened that we're finding people who never needed help before in their lives, some middle-aged people, and suddenly they find themselves without a job, and they're looking at how will they make the mortgage payment? How will they make the car payment? So we're seeing a lot of emergency assistance loans, and we're able to help the people. We give loans that are interest-free. So they pay it back over 2 years. There's never any interest at all. No one's making a profit on this. We just do it to help people.
One of the big problems nowadays that we hear so much about is the fact that many people are losing their homes. They can't pay their mortgages. Is your organization able to assist in that area also?
That happens sometimes. We'll be able to help someone get through a rough time. So we like to say we're giving a helping hand rather than a handout. So if someone isn't able to make the mortgage payment, we can very quickly get them the money. The problem with going to other sources for money is that when you lose your job, you're not going to qualify for a loan. But that's exactly who comes to the Hebrew Free Loan. People who don't have a job, or maybe they don't have perfect credit. So we're able to lend them emergency money and get it to them quickly to keep the electric from getting turned off or keep the car from getting taken away or other emergency situations. We also have happy things that happen too. We lend money for people for different things. It could be money for a child's bar mitzvah or bat mitzvah, or maybe to put a child in a Jewish school. So we'll lend money for things like that too. But lately it is true, we do see a lot of emergency needs that are coming up.
Tell us more about your organization and some of the events that take place in order to bring it to the attention of the public at large. What things are you doing publicly?
Well, that's a good question. And what happens is in the past year, we would put on different wine tasting events and things like that, where we'd invite people in. And it was a little bit of a networking event. We'd invite business owners in. And what happened was that people would come to the event and they'd say, what is this Hebrew loan thing? And we found that most Jewish people have never heard of the Hebrew Free Loan Association, which has been around in South Florida for a long time, and in some parts of the United States for more than 100 years. Yet we're almost like a secret organization, and we don't want to be. So we do want to get the word out. This year, we've got a big Hanukkah festival coming up. So that will be on Sunday, December 5th. It's going to be from 10 in the morning till 6 p.m. And we're inviting people from the Tri-County area, Palm Beach, Broward, and Miami-Dade, to come to the Hanukkah festival. When they look at our website, HanukkahFestival.org, they're going to see a section called About HFLA, and there people will find out about the Hebrew Free Loan Association. So we're trying to not make it a secret organization and make it much more well known among the Jewish people in South Florida.
Certainly interesting. Does the organization also help individuals outside the United States?
The other chapters of the Hebrew Free Loan, yes, they do. Ours just handles the South Florida area, mostly Broward and Dade County. But there are other chapters in South America, in Australia, Canada, even in Israel. So it's an international group, and we're running the South Florida chapter.
It certainly is a very interesting organization, and of course something anybody would like to know is, where does the money come from?
We have individual donors that will give money, and some of the chapters around the United States have been established longer, more than 100 years, some of them. So they have more funds available. Some of our chapters have over $1 million, and our chapter is one of the much smaller ones. So we're trying to grow, get the word out, and get more donations. In one of the other cities, I recently learned that they're able to give loans up to $30,000, and the loans could be to convert your house to run on green power. So if you wanted to convert your house to run on solar power, they'll provide up to $30,000 for that. Here in South Florida, because of the amount of funds that we have available, our maximum loan is $2,000. So mostly it's emergency money. If someone has run into some financial difficulty, we're able to give them a helping hand. Now recently we've partnered with another organization, and we're able to give college loans too. So we're able to give up to $5,000 a year towards college education.
Rick, your organization is very impressive. Wonderful thing they're doing internationally and locally. And I'd like us to continue, but we must pause for these commercial messages. We'll be right back.
With us now is Hannah Goldman, a volunteer with the Hebrew Free Loan Association. Hi Hannah, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Why are you involved with this organization?
I decided to join the HFLA because I am excited to help, and I think it's a great organization because it lends money to Jewish families in need right here in our community.
That's great. What else are you involved in?
I'm also involved in the Hebrew Free Loan's Hanukkah Festival, and at the Hanukkah Festival I will be helping at the Kids Center, handing out brochures and doing many other things, and I'm excited.
What attractions are going to be at the Hanukkah Festival?
There's many things. There's going to be a bounce house and rock climbing walls, and for adults there's going to be many food vendors and a booth where you could learn more about the Hebrew Free Loan Association.
So when is this taking place?
The Hanukkah Festival is on Sunday, December 5th from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Tell us more about what you're going to be doing there.
At the Hanukkah Festival, I'm going to be helping out at the children's area and passing out brochures. And with the HFLA, I'm going to be organizing fundraisers and bake sales and many other things with kids my age to donate money to the organization.
Outside of these organizations, what do you like to do?
Well, I enjoy being in school and my after-school curriculum as karate, and I just enjoy being all over and helping many organizations and decorating fundraisers and organizing fundraisers, and I enjoy helping others.
Do you like reading?
Oh, I love to read. I try and read as much as I can, but this year in 5th grade, there's a lot of homework, so I'm trying to get in as much reading as I can.
What do you like best about school?
Well, at our school there's an accelerated program, and I enjoy being in that. And with the special engineering supplies and curriculum, it really challenges my brain, and I think that's good.
I like football and baseball. What kind of sports do you like?
Well, I'm not a big sports fanatic, but I enjoy doing karate after school, and not this November, but the next upcoming November, I will be coming up for my black belt, and I'm really excited about that.
I have plenty of belts. What kind of food do you like?
I like pasta. Pasta is my favorite food.
All kidding aside, do you think children need to be more serious in general?
I think as children get older, they need to gain responsibility. But as a kid, your parents take care of you and you don't have a lot of worries besides school. And I think it's a time where you get to really explore what you want to do when you grow up and enjoy being a kid before you have to grow up and go to college and get a job and support a family.
Hannah, it's really nice hearing your views on things.
Thank you.
Why do you think it's important for people to learn about their heritage?
Well, I think it's important to learn about what their ancestors did and how their religion grew. And if you decide to go to a Jewish school, if you're a Jew, or if you decide to take after-school classes like religious school, you can really decide. It's your future and your decision, and your parents.
What are your plans for the future?
Well, for when I grow up, I want to be a doctor, and in a few years I'm excited to have my bat mitzvah, and we're trying to plan it in Israel.
Hannah, I see you're holding a brochure. Tell us about it.
Well, this is a brochure for kids, and it tells them about the Hebrew Free Loan and what they can do to donate money, and it tells about why they lend money to people, and it tells you to put yourself in their place and understand why they help them.
Hannah, it's really been nice having you on the show. Thank you for being with us.
Oh, thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
This concludes our special show for today. I'm Richard Peritz. Thank you for being with us.